Hi YouTube, this is part 9 on how to make a DreamBoard theme, and today I'm going to talk about how to add widgets to your themes. So let's get started. So if you guys remember, in my previous video, I gave you guys a link to files where you can make your own Mac theme, and by now I know you guys should have your own awesome Mac theme with basic functions such as a launchpad right there and customizable wallpaper. So for now, I'm going to teach you guys how to make two widgets, and there are really two types of widgets. There are dynamic widgets and static widgets, and I'll go over them in a sec. So let's go back to iFile. So really, all I'm going to teach you guys is how to add widgets. I'm not really going to show you guys how to make widgets. So I really took this clock widget from Wade Warriors widget, iWidget. You can find it on Cydia easily. And all it looks like is a simple clock you can find on a Mac, and it's a really simple widget. And this is a static widget, and what defines a static widget is when you click on it, nothing happens, and you don't really need to put any special codes for it to interact with it. So let's go back to our current. Let's go into main view. Let's find our scroll view. Nope, that's not it. There we are. This is our scroll view. Let's go into our subviews, and let's take a look. And our wallpapers is underneath, so we need to put it on the top because it has the highest priority. And let's start out with our frame. X we want to be on the second page. Y we're not moving up vertically. Let's do 200 by 200. Next, we're going to make a boolean called user interactions. And we're going to keep this off. And why I want to keep this off is if you turn this on or don't add user interaction at all, you're going to have this block of 200 by 200 pixels, and it'll be in the way. And when you touch on it, it'll be practically like a dead zone, and it won't really help you do much. So that's why I like to keep user interactions off if it's a static widget, meaning it just overlays on your theme and it won't really interfere. View type. It'll be a web view. Next, we'll need URL. And URL is just the same thing as image, but for images, but in this case, we're going to use URL to link our widget. So, root, widgets, clock, and widget.html. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a look. There we go. It looks kind of uneven, but if we resize the frame a little bit, I'm pretty sure I can get the whole clock to show. But that's pretty much it. If I touch on it, it won't really interfere, and that's the practical part of user interactions. So that's pretty much a static widget. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over is a dynamic widget. And a dynamic widget is a widget that you're actually going to interact with. And for this case, I'm going to teach you guys how to make one. And it'll be practically a web page. So let's go into our widget folder. And we're going to name it, let's make a Facebook widget. Facebook.html. And the attribute will be a regular file. And let's go into the text viewer. And let's add it. Now you guys, I don't know if you guys know any HTML, but it is a great language for you guys to learn if you're starting off. So let's start with our caret bracket meta HTTP. This is all capital. Equivalent. Refresh, end it, space, content equals quote 0. Nope, don't end that quote. URL equals lowercase URL equals, and you're going to type in your URL. I'm going to do Facebook, https mobile.facebook.com / quotation, and we're going to finish off our bracket. And we're going to save that, and we're going to look at it as a web viewer just to make sure it works. And I just realized I had airplane mode on, but trust me, it'll work. So we use the name, it's facebook.html. So let's go back to our main view, our scroll view, all the way down, the sub view, and I'm going to put this on top of our clock just to make sure we don't do overlay anything. Frame, view type, URL. I'm trying to remember if I'm missing anything. You can guys probably tell I don't have a script for this. Well, let's just start. Let's do everything at 0 by 0 by 320 by, let's do 400. We don't want to block the whole thing. URL, let's link our widget. Root widget facebook.html view type, and we're going to use ADV web view or advanced web view because this is a dynamic widget. And I suppose we can throw in user interaction. And this will be on since we're actually using it. So let me turn off airplane mode real quick. And hope I don't get any notifications in the middle of this video. There we go. And there's our little messed up clock there. Let's see this widget, and there we go. Facebook widget that works perfectly. Only if you have Wi-Fi, not airplane mode. And that's just pretty much it. You guys can really substitute that URL for any other URLs you want. And so, here's the difference. Dynamic, you're actually using something. You're able to type on a keyboard. Static, it doesn't do anything when you touch it. And that's just pretty much it on this tutorial. Thanks for watching.